Good evening, and welcome to the Antiques Roadshow. Tonight, we're coming to you from the Washington State Convention Center in Seattle, Washington. Now, let's go inside and see what our appraisers have found.
Well, this is quite an interesting painting you've brought here. You can see on the back this signature. This is a Gustav Klimt. This is an original. It's very rare, but you've altered it, haven't you?
Yeah. Those are googly eyes that I put them on there because I thought it would kind of liven up the picture. If you go like, I thought it was funny.
Well, I have to tell you, an original Klimt is a very, very valuable object, but with googly eyes...
It's more.
Actually, no, it lowers the value.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I can take them off. That's it.
Okay. Could you do that over there, please? Yes. Do that over there. Thank you. All right, now let's take a look at this baseball memorabilia. This is very exciting. This has really taken off lately. It's a field where there's a lot of excitement with the home run records and everything. And you say this is the actual 70th home run ball. Is that correct?
That's right. I caught it myself.
Well, that's amazing. This is truly a one-of-a-kind item. Now, are you planning on selling this, or are you going to give this back to Mark McGuire?
Oh, no. This isn't McGuire's. This is Bobby Ayala's. It's the 70th home run he gave up this year.
Oh.
Yeah. That happened back in August there. So, what's it worth?
A ball from a losing Mariners game? Not much. The market's flooded with those, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, well, you've got an interesting porcelain item here. Can you tell me about it?
Well, I know a little bit about porcelains. When I saw this at a garage sale, I was very excited, and I got it for 50 cents.
Well, I can see why you were excited. What you have here, actually, is a Havilland Limoges Cup. It's got the traditional light green floral print here that's characteristic of Havilland China circa, I would say, 1890, 1900. Do you have any idea of the value?
A lot more than 50 cents.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it would be quite a bit more. I would estimate probably about $5,000 more.
Yeah.
Yes, so now the person who sold this to you, this was an elderly person?
Well, yeah, a little older.
Well, there must be no end to the joy you must feel of taking advantage of a confused old woman who was selling her possessions to put some food on the table. You paid 50 cents, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, there. Now it's worth 50 cents. Selfish bitch. Now, what sort of items do you have here?
Well, this one is from my Grammy's place. She died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it's like a tassel from a Victorian curtain. I just thought it was beautiful, but I've got no idea how much it's worth.
Actually, what you have here is a cat o' nine tails. This is SM equipment here. My guess is that your Grammy would probably whip her little slave boys with this while they're on their knees in front of her, and then I imagine she'd probably tighten their nipple clamps and make them clean her house with little feather dusters clenched between their teeth. This is a very good item. I'd estimate the value at about $200. Is there anything else you have there with you?
Well, she also had some ivory walrus tusks, but never mind.
All right. Well, let's see. Apparently you've got there's an interesting glass item here. Is that right?
Hi, yeah. Not long ago, I had a chance to go to an estate sale for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I basically poured all my life savings into this piece. It's Tiffany Glass.
Okay. There. Well, I'll tell you, I have a little problem with the authenticity of this. It looks like this is a mayonnaise jar with the word Tiffany written on it.
Well, the word Tiffany is written on it. It's spelled right and everything.
Yes, but it's written with a black magic marker.
Well, they told me that Tiffany did that sometimes with his glass, with the black magic marker.
No.
Okay, well, that's good information. Thank you.
I'm sorry. You have to be careful about these sorts of things.
Right. Okay, I sure will.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. That's
okay.
Good.
I'm sorry. It's just that we have to go on with the show. So, if you could take your jar. Sorry, if you could just, please, we have to go on with the show. If you could take your jar. Sorry. Whoa, hey, whoa.
How much you give me for this?
That looks like that's a car stereo, is that right?
$100, $100. It's got the Dolby.
Well, that's not really an antique,
well,
you see.
This is sweet, and the store's $800. I give it for one.
Okay, look, I can't really...
Yeah, never mind.
All right. Well, it looks like you've got an interesting historical document there.
Yes, I do. I've done some research, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I might have an original copy of the Magna Carta.
Oh, my God. I think you could be right. Let me take a closer look at this. You know, the ink is correct for that period. The parchment is right. If I could just take a closer look at this. Oh, my God, yes. Yes. It's, no. No. The originals don't, they don't burn like that. Sorry. Well, that's it for this week. We'll see you next week on the Antiques Roadshow.